visiting the graveyard and reciting certain surah, particularly Surah Al-Fatiha. Okay. We need to understand that the Prophet ﷺ said in one hadith, I had prohibited you from visiting the graveyard in the past. And we all know the reason, because people used to commit a lot of shirk upon visiting the graveyard. After confirming the concept of Aqidah and people were fully aware of their belief, and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam realized that there is no fear, no more from this shirk practice. Rather, visiting the graveyard for men on regular basis is actually recommended in order to remind us with death. So he said, ألا إني كنت قد نهيتكم عن زيارة القبور ألا فزوروها. And he mentioned the effective cause, which is فإنها تذكركم الموت, because visiting the graveyard reminds you with death. So the main purpose of visiting the graveyard is in order to be reminded, receive the personal admonition. And we just buried some people, and when we return, when we pay a visit to the graveyard, I really get that feeling that just now we buried somebody, I may be next. How soon? Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. So it interrupts the person's hope to live forever and to commit the haram and not to worry about his obligations towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So visiting the graveyard is of a great importance, especially with this intention. He prescribed a dua or a supplication to be recited there, and that is the only thing that we know from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to be said upon visiting the graveyard, which is السلام عليكم أهل الديار من المؤمنين والمسلمين وإنا إن شاء الله بكم لاحقون نسأل الله لنا ولكم العافية. Peace be with you, the dwellers of these homes, of the believers and the Muslims. Soon, God willing, we will join you. We will die and be buried too. We ask Allah the Almighty to pardon us and pardon you. نسأل الله لنا ولكم العافية. This is the only dua which is prescribed. What people do, recite certain ayat or certain verses or certain, all of that is not prescribed. As far as making dua, you can make dua definitely when you visit a particular person and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make his grave a garden of paradise, etc., or even quote some Quranic verses which are presented as dua. There is no problem with that. Keeping in mind that if you make dua to that person when you are at home or in another country, it will benefit him. It will definitely benefit him. A dua for the deceased is one of the things which the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam confirmed. It will definitely benefit the dead person. Wallahu ta'ala a'la wa a'lam.